so I'm not going to risk climbing on the back of a truck. I'm used to climbing on the back of a truck at rallies, but just today, till my foot gets better, I think I will not. Hello everyone, welcome to Town Hall today for this important rally, and I would first of all like to acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of our land. This is the sixth rally calling for equal marriage rights that I've supported since I became Lord Mayor. Since 2004, we've made some progress in legally recognising same-sex couples. We've seen change in the political leadership at the national level. What hasn't changed is the attitude of our national political leaders towards marriage equality. Our Prime Minister and would-be Prime Minister both refuse to take the final step. Instead, they repeat the mantra that marriage can only be between a man and a woman. Around the world, they are being proved wrong. 10 countries now permit same-sex couples to marriage, including Canada, with which we share a common political and legal heritage. Despite this progress, our federal leaders cling to a definition of marriage as if it were carved in stone. But their definition of marriage was not carved in stone. It is the work of a 19th century judge, Lord Penzance, who decided in an 1866 polygamy case. It's a legal ruling, and like many legal rulings, it can be overturned or updated with new information and new evidence. How many antiquated 19th century legal rulings would we allow to govern our lives? When Lord Penzance made his ruling, child labour was acceptable, people were locked away in debtors' prisons, and women had virtually no rights. Thank goodness we've moved on in the past 150 years. Children aren't sent down the mines or up the chimneys. People aren't locked up because they can't pay their credit cards. And women now occupy the highest offices in the land. But when it comes to marriage, our national leaders are stuck in the 19th century. They're afraid of offending public opinion. But public opinion isn't stuck in the 19th century, because I believe most Australians are fair-minded and tolerant. What you are demanding is fair and reasonable. Every Australian should be able to marry his or her partner. Every Australian who wants to make a life commitment to the person he or she loves should be able to do so and have it equally recognised and supported by the law. That's what marriage equality means. As Lord Mayor and MP, I strongly support recognition for committed same-sex relationships. 13 years ago, I introduced the Significant Personal Relationships Bill into the New South Wales Parliament. It did become the basis for legislation in other states, and I have supported every other bill recognising same-sex relationships. My bill to allow same-sex couples to adopt is now before the New South Wales State Parliament. At Council, I restructured and relaunched the Relationships Declaration program, which the City of Melbourne adopted. Council unanimously supported the Declaration of Montreal, which says, and I quote, "As a matter of simple equality, same-sex couples are entitled to the full range of relationship options available to different sex couples, including marriage for those who choose it." But this final step can only be taken by our National Parliament. And it's clear our National Parliament will only act if they believe there is community support for action. They don't seem to have heard about leadership. Let's tell them about leadership. So that's why we're here today. We're trying to get them to take leadership on this very important human rights issue. People of the city are joining with the people of the suburbs and the people of the regions to show support for equal marriage rights. I hope I don't have to come back a 7th time to support you on this. I will if I have to, and please make sure you lobby MPs and the adoption bill goes through in September in the New South Wales Parliament. Thank you, everyone.